Hey crew, Conrad coming at you with the news, events, weather, and stuff for January 18th, 2023. You want an off-road job? We've got off-road jobs. But I needed to mention my apologies for missing the news last week. I had some technical difficulties with my editing software, and it takes me a while to figure out how to fix things. So I just ended up giving up on that one and saying, we just got to wait till next week after I get this resolved. So here we are. Without further ado, the news. Sand Cars Unlimited, one of the mainstays in the sand car industry since the 1980s, has been sold. That's right. Don and Kathy have decided to retire, and they sold the company to a fella based out of Las Vegas that carries on these cars and this legacy that the Swinsky's built, right? So here's the other good news about that. They're hiring. So let's see what it says. Only experienced need to apply. Chassis welders, fabricators, aluminum fabricators, send an email. I do believe this is part of Metal Tech Motorsports. I don't know. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these are one and the same. I got to get in touch with these folks and see if we can't run out there and do a shop tour once they get settled. Okay, on to the next. Another company making the news that has been sold is Tatum Motorsports. That's right. Rich decided to go ahead and sell his company and retire as well. So we have a new owner over at Tatum Motorsports. We see this new logo here. We've got Tatum UTV as well on there, which is pretty cool. I'm excited to check that out. And what do we see here? We're hiring. That's right. So if you're based anywhere near Peoria, Arizona, you got family and friends out in that area, you might want to send them by. What do we have? Welder, fabricator, parts assembly, shipping, inventory. So some good jobs opening up there. If you want to be in the motorsports industry, you're going to want to check these guys out as well. With the new owners, once they get settled, we want to get over there and do a shop tour and show you what they're up to. And we've got one more. We have Extreme Performance based out of San Bernardino, California, or San Bernardino for you locals. Back in the day, they built some pretty epic sand cars. Actually, I just did a review on one. This one right here. We've got an Extreme Performance double throwdown classified review with a Mendeola and a V8. This is an absolutely beautiful car. You're definitely going to want to check out this classified review to learn a little bit more about Extreme and what they build. Okay, I digress. So needless to say, Extreme Performance is a fantastic company. They build some great machines. You're definitely going to want to go by and check them out. Oh, and Alan, can we come do a tour in San Bernardino? Okay, so let's see. News. That's all I had, right? Events. First up for events, we've got San Diego, California. Let's see here. Off-Road Warehouse Team Autograph Session. This is going to be on Friday, the 20th at 5 p.m. on. Let's see what we've got. Meet Enzo Lopes, Phil Nicoletti. Free posters. Always good for the kids. Free food. Good for everybody. Giveaways. Who doesn't want a giveaway, right? So this is going to be a fun event. If you're in the San Diego area on Friday evening, stop by Off-Road Warehouse and get some autographs, get some swag, and get some good times. Get some good times. Anyway, all right, so let's get on to the next event. So if you're a street rodder or hot rodder, you already know about the donut derelicts, right? This car show's been going on for 20, 25 years, something like that. It's been a long time since I've been out to this event. It's primarily dominated by hot rods, right? But we have the Myers-Manx Club. We've got dune buggies and donuts at the beach. So if you love fiberglass buggies, tub buggies, you're going to want to run down and check this out. January 21st, which is Saturday. This is going to be 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Go check it out. All right, next event. And how about for you Arizona folks? We happen to have the Wicked Vulture UTV Fest out in Wickenburg, Arizona. January 20 through the 22nd. Looks like we've got raffles, guided rides, meals, music and entertainment, camping, lodging, and a cornhole tournament. This promises to be a good time. So if you happen to own a side-by-side, you live anywhere near Wickenburg, so you're going to have a couple of nights of camping, plus off-roading and exploring. It promises to be a good time. I'm still waiting for my side-by-side to come in. Once it does, we're going to be hitting these events and covering them on our YouTube channel as well. All right, so let's see. What do we have? Oh, we got one more event. That's actually next week. Check this out. And for you Pismo Beach folks, that's right, I called it Pismo Beach because that's how I know it from going there when I was a kid, right? I don't have a live cam. We only have the Glamis live cam, which has suffered a fatal error. So it's kind of locked up right now. Does anybody know of a live cam that shows the off-roading portion of the Oceano Dunes recreation area? I think that's what it's called, right? I don't know. I haven't been there in over 20 years. It's been that long. Anyhow, let's get to the event. We have the OHMVR Commission Oceano Dunes Ad Hoc Committee meeting on January 24th, 2023. This states that it's going to be at 4:30 p.m. The meeting will be held at the Courtyard Marriott in San Luis Obispo. And for everybody else that can't make it in person, check this out. There will be a Zoom option for those unable to join us in person. So if you want to get involved, get on that Zoom call or head over to that Marriott and help keep the Pismo Dunes open for future generations. All right, let's see. That was it for the events. Let's get into the weather for the Imperial Sand Dunes Recreation Area. So let's see what we've got. Looks like 60s during the day, which is, not too bad, but 40s at night. It's going to be cold, right? How about precipitation? 0% chance across the board, which is a welcome relief considering we've just had torrential rain for the last 2 weeks, it seems like, right? So hopefully the sand's going to be dried out. Let's see what we got for wind. 6.8, 6.4, so pretty light on the wind. Nothing really to write home about. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend in the Imperial Sand Dunes Recreation Area. And we've got this stuff. And what is this stuff? I'm glad you asked. If you're enjoying our YouTube channel, you might want to head over to Sandcar Buy-Sell Crew on Facebook and join. We've got over 20,000 members currently and a lot of great information on sand cars, the scene, classified ads, tech tips, reviews, things like that. It's a pretty cool group and I highly recommend that you join. Also, if you're a fan, get yourself some swag, right? Head over to sandcarbysell.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt and a hat. Be much appreciated. Also, dig deep, right? We've got a Patreon account. A little bit goes a long way into bringing you more epic content. And finally, just subscribe. It's free. Not only that, but we're at about 750 members. We're just shy of our goal of 1,000. So let's go ahead and close this out. So, as always, thank you for watching. See you in the dunes.